Joanna, and I'm back, and I'm really loving being outside today. It's been a beautiful day. It's almost winter. We've had horrible weather in Melbourne, so I'm very thankful and excited to be out here sharing a beautiful raw vegan lemon tart that is so simple to make. It just takes no time at all, and you don't even have to bake or do anything. I just want to thank Sue Stott for sharing this wonderful recipe that she is the creator of, and I'm going to be leaving her details below if you're interested in attending. She runs really wonderful raw cooking workshops, so for all of those who are wanting to know how to prepare raw food, please check her out. Okay, so let's get this started. I'm just going to share what we actually be needing today. So basically, to make this, we're going to be, most of our filling is going to be made from avocados. So I've got 3 ripe avocados here. It's really important that they're ripe, because if they're firm, you're not going to get the right consistency. We've got almonds, 3/4 cup of almond. I have 1.5 cups of shredded coconut. I have some honey there. I think we've got a 1/2 cup of honey. We've got 3/4 cup of lemon. I've got some extra honey and coconut oil if I need it. I've got 1 cup of coconut oil, which is going to go into our filling, some salt, and vanilla extract. Okay, this is so super simple. Most of it is going to be made, the crust is going to be made in our food processor. So basically, we're just going to put in our 3/4 cup of almonds, and we're just going to blend. Then what we're going to do is add to that, we're going to add our 1.5 cups of coconut into there. We are then going to take 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. Add that into there. That's just going to give it a lovely zest and flavor. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And we are going to put in 3 tablespoons of honey. Now this is really important that you get this part in. I'm using raw honey, and as raw honey sets quite hard, I've just put the jar in some hot water just to melt it down. But raw honey is beautiful, hasn't gone through any heat processing, so you're getting all that beautiful golden goodness of the honey. Okay, just to warn you, give you heads up, this is a very simple recipe, but it is messy and you are going to get your hands dirty. Okay, and lastly, we have 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil that we're just going to put in there. Okay, all right, that's done, and we're going to blend. Okay, I think that might be a wrap. Oh, it smells so good. You can really smell the vanilla. So basically, that's probably as fine as it's going to process. So what we want to do is just be putting that into our pie dish, and we're going to press that into the bottom of the. It should be all nice and sticky from the honey. All of that out. You don't want to be wasting any of that delicious goodness. Okay, so now that we've got that into the dish, we need to just press that. Now this is a bit of messy work, because obviously the honey is really going to stick to your hands, but you really need to press that really well. And it's like when you're feeling like having like a really naughty dessert, this is like a really good alternative for cheesecake. No dairy, no sugar. It's beautiful. Yes, the avocado is quite fatty, and with the coconut oil, yes, but it's all good fats. You know, everything's in moderation. And it's so good that we have all these beautiful alternatives so that we don't have to deny ourselves. It's just great. I know for me, I've got a little bit of a sweet tooth, so every now and then I like to just, make a really decadent kind of dessert, and this is just beautiful. All right, so as you can see, we've pressed that into the tin, and that is all. We're now ready to do our filling. The filling is just as simple. We're going to take our 3 ripe avocados. We're going to put them in the food processor. Okay. We're going to take our coconut oil. We've got a cup of coconut oil. The coconut oil just gives it such a beautiful texture, and it's really kind of what binds everything together. Okay, we've got our half a cup of honey, so we're going to throw that in there, and that's what's going to give us the sweetness. Now I'm using beautiful raw honey that I actually got from Terra Madre, and it's made from orange, so it's raw honey orange blossoms, and you can really taste it. Okay, we're then going to take 2 teaspoons of some lemon zest, and this is really what's going to give us that beautiful lemon flavor along with the lemon juice. And I have 3/4 of a cup of lemons that I've just squeezed. Put that in there. Actually, you know what? Just because I love the taste of lemon and it's so good for you, I'm just going to add a little bit more zest. So I've got some still left here. I love how I always try to look glamorous doing this, but I never ever do. I don't know how these TV chefs do it. There must be some kind of trick, either that or they're just very neat people. I'm a very messy cook. I'm like the Swedish chef, but I'm not Swedish. Yeah. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, we also just need our last 2 touches. That's going to give us some flavor, which is half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh, I love the smell of vanilla bean. That is just so good. I love this fair trade one. It's probably one of the best vanilla extracts I've actually used that you can actually get from the supermarket. And we're going to put in some salt, about half a teaspoon of salt. Of course, Himalayan salt or Celtic salt is the only salt that is acceptable. All right, so let's blend it. Okay, maybe it's had enough. There we go. That's a nice, beautiful, smooth consistency. And then once you've got it all smooth, you're just literally gonna just put it straight into the dish. Smooth that out. Oh, can you guys smell that lemon? So good. All right, so smooth that out. Once you've done that, what we'll need to do is we're going to pop this into the freezer for a few hours so it actually can set. And then I'll come back and show you what that looks like. You guys are going to love this.
No.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
It is.
Isn't that amazing?
So good.
Look at that
thank
texture.
you so much. Wow.
Thank you.
I know, it's really just
Oh my gosh, you
Oh, I
can
love
smell
the smell.
that
it
lemon,
really
that
is
honey
like a
that's put in
cheesecake.
it.
I mean, that is just amazing.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
let me know what you think.
Again.
I'm so excited.
Oh wow. I mean, you could just close your eyes and you would just think that's a cheesecake.
it's
You
so
would
good.
not know. And that's like totally dairy free. It's just amazing.
That's so good. I love it.
Mm.
And it's like guilt-free, you know.
Yeah.
So guys, there you have it, my
Yeah.
friends. Give me the seal of approval.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm
Yeah,
so
I do.
happy. I mean, there's nothing better than having your friends over and actually enjoying what you've made them. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And in the meantime, just keep cooking, spending time with your friends, and living the dream. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye. So